Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice and refreshing chilled lemon and lime. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode, we spent a lot of money and indeed time on flooring, and it looks the part, so I'm happy about that one. And also worked on improvements to the laundry, which seems to have taken some sort of effect. I don't know exactly how good it is, but anyway, we have, finished green energy goal 8, which is get one resource of each type, and there it is. We've got our solar panels, which we will sell. We've got our wind turbine, which you'll sell, and the solar wind hybrid, which we're going to sell. And thanks very much for the truck. You can continue on your journey. So yes, we obviously cloned on the left hand side. We got the plans for the library and other such things in place. Basically, the plan for this episode is to finish off the library and the laundry, 2 of each of those, and then we're going to look at helipads, because we did a little test, and it seemed to do something. We had a helicopter land, we unload some stuff, and then load it back up, so I do think we can place a couple of helipads and see how we get on. Naturally, we'll have to micromanage that. There is our logistics here, and we can check out the stuff that arrives. So we'll have a look at that once things have been completed. It's obscene the amount of money that we are making. It's pretty good at that. So this is getting built. We got a bit of the walls to put in. We've got the laundry and library sorted. If I just go to, where is it? We can't really change the deployment yet because of the, oh no, they can. We can now remove that. So let's just go for shared in the library and indeed shared in that one. And this is, as you can see, no access, but that's not a problem. And we want to go for, well, I guess we could go for prison labour, and we now got 13 jobs. That's good. How many prisoners are qualified? 1,351. So there's more than enough jobs. More than enough qualified people to operate the library. And we're going to go for, what do you need? You need library shelves and sorting desks. So we'll go down and, why don't I just type in library? So lib, and there we go. We got the library shelves and the sorting desk. So what sort of layout do we want? Well, I'm feeling just this. Maybe just a big row of shelving like that. And then sorting desks, we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think something like that will suffice. So let's basically copy the same thing, assuming I actually get it correct. Oh, hang on, let's double check. Is that all right? It is one up from that. Okay. So if we get this correct, should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then library shelving will basically be like this. Although we could have put them next to one another, and we would have got even more. But we don't need it. It's just as long as we have one of each, it's a legitimate room. So yeah, we could have double stacked them, but we'll put them like that, and we'll see how we get on. So that's fine. Doors are now in for the laundry, which is excellent. Installing all of the washers there. And apparently loads of people can't be brought back to their cells. How many medium security prisoners have we got? 291. With apparently 7 prisoners unable to be assigned to their cell. I'm not convinced that is the case. This is being cleaned, all of the stuff in here. Lots of laundry baskets, which the cloning tool wouldn't have cloned the laundry baskets, so we are going to have to put them individually in both of the laundries, which is fine. Don't have any problems with that. I mean, if we do, well, we're going to have to get over it really quickly. So we'll go for laundry and laundry baskets, and I'm just going to spam them inside here once the cloning is finished, because if you do it in between, I think this is just the last thing to be installed anyway, and it's going to be done. Yeah, it is. So we'll pause it just so it actually functions here, and we're just going to put in a big row of laundry baskets. How is the one down the bottom doing? It is pretty much in the same position. It's going to be completed almost, I was going to say, oh no, all these are to be placed. Alright, I thought it was going to be done almost immediately, but there's still quite a bit to go there. But the workers are streaming through, so we will get there eventually. And as I said, the library's in, and people are working in it, which is excellent. I mean, a couple more sorting desks were perhaps in order. Do you want to add in some more sorting desks? don't think it really matters. It says they're working, so they're going to get that refund and they're going to make that money. And stuff is being brought from here to the shelves. Although, no, I do think we dismantle both of these and we add in some more sorting desks. So we'll clear out those sorting desks. We don't want those in. Sorry, those shelves, and the sorting desks will go like that. So we've got more sorting desks, which means we can process more books. There we go. I'll just prioritise the removal of these two and the building of the others. Oh, look at that. Workers have actually, for once, paid attention to our request for service. And naturally we want some flooring in. So what flooring did we have in before? Was it the brown carpet? Did we go with brown carpet? Might have done. We could have went with wooden floor. We're going to go with the brown carpet because it does fit the... Don't know why it went to there. It does fit the bill quite nicely. And secondly, at the top there, it's already placed. So it's alright if we just do that. Excellent. Okay, so once that's in, we've then got all of this other space, but we're going to take a step back and look at this helipad stuff, which is what we've mentioned. There's early prisoner release, 18 grand from that, which is very nice. 24, actually. I don't know if we're making money in terms of prisoner release or fines. Will it tell us in finance? Guard wages are 86 grand. Wow. Let's give them a pay rise. They deserve it. And... oh, it's 92 now. Oh no, will we survive? 3 days without incident. Or 3.6 days without incident, actually. We have prisoner reform programs. 23 grand. 17 grand shop revenue. And exports of 16. Wow. There's all the wages as well. Let's put wages up. Let's give the prisoners a bit more money. If they're working, look at all that. Better. We don't... hang on, mailroom. Do we not... we have a mailroom, surely. Maybe? I'm doubting myself now. We don't have mailrooms. Oh, well. We're going to have to solve that. Similar thing again. Actually, it doesn't need to be that big. Is that going to stop me? Probably not. 2 mailrooms. More people working. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. I think it's worth it. What does a mailroom fulfill? I think it's family needs. That's a big oversight on my part. Allows prisoners to receive mail. The mail room is also staffed by prisoners. I don't know what contraband can be got from there. Speaking of contraband, dangers. Scissors and fountain pen. That's why we've put in the metal detector. So, maybe for the mail room, we... yeah, I think we're going to do that. What will that leave us space-wise? Internal of 20. Like that. It will leave us all of this space. If we were quick build and custom cloning, for example, to do that, how much space do we have? We have actually not a terrible amount of space left. I think we could get another couple of solitary and another parole or 2. That should pretty much fulfill our needs there. Okay. Just going to double check our prison labour. That is definitely maxed out, as is that one. 13 jobs for this, for the size of that. Okay. I know I said I was going to prioritise the building of the helipads, but I think getting more jobs is the way forward. So doors, similar thing. The doors are just going to be sort of mirrored, whoops, over that side. Staff door go on the back. We don't need access for visitors, so that should be fine. Walls and concrete wall will go in here. We'll have another one that goes in. I'll have to measure it. Walls internal of 20, as we've said before, which means the wall goes across there. That's good. And concrete wallington is up there. And flooring is going to be the carpet, similar to what we've had previously. This one is pretty much the same, and that's about right. I don't know what contraband we can grab from the mailroom. Let's have a quick look. This doesn't say there's any dangers whatsoever, but it might be because it's not, at the moment anyway, a legitimate complete room. So I'll wait to see what happens. Oh, it looks like we found a pick. Where have you got that from? Well, I think, well, we know where it's from. It's going to be nicked from... I was going to say it's eventually... At some point, it's going to head back to the workshop, because that's one of only two places we can get it. It's either smuggled in or it's made in the workshop. Over to objects and to our lighting. We do have some lighting solutions in here. Uneven, I know. I'm having to click the mouse approximately twice more than I should have done, simply because of the lack of registration. Did the last one even come in? No, it didn't. There we go. All right. Looks like the laundry is getting sorted as well. Looks like only a couple more things. I think that's going to be done, actually, with that additional laundry machine. What we're missing? We're missing one of these, yeah. One ironing board, which is on its way. It is on its way. And I might as well just place in a few rows. There we go. And there's that as well. So the mailroom is getting accessed. It's a sorting desk and tables. I think we're going to go with about a 50-50 mix, perhaps. So sorting desks. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. While I'm on, similar thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, that's in. And then toilets. Toilets are... No, we don't want those. We want tables. Not tables small, just tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, we're probably able to do something a bit fancier with that one. So, 2 tables in there. Those in like so. No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wouldn't work either. To be honest, it's just going to be some gaps either way, unless we can rotate them that way. Nope, wouldn't even work in that way. But it would work in like that. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay, see if I can remember exactly what I've just done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 tables in total. Okay. Just gonna double check danger levels. No, there's no danger from that by the look of it. So I don't think we have to worry about anything bad coming from there. This laundry is now in. We're just waiting for the other stuff. But we can go to janitor. We'll get 3 in there. And 3 in there. So we now have double the amount of laundry. Half the amount of frame rate when the prisoners get up. Yes, we have double the amount of laundry, but we've actually, I guess... Oh. That guy's been taken out, but also fully healed. That person hasn't, though. Oh no, it must have been these two. Yeah, and there. So, typical morning routine. Yes, laundry. So, we've got a guard bringing the laundry back. So, we originally had 1 row of laundry machines. We now have 8 rows of laundry machines. So, I don't think... If there's a problem with the laundry machines, I don't know what to do to fix it, quite honestly. We have all of this being ordered, which is great. We have the rest of this ordered with the rest of that, which is fine. Deployment is still set to what it should be, apart from that and that. Those need to be staff only. They need to be staff only. I know there's many requests to open this up for prisoners to work in the laundry. That was the original idea. We had doors here. Well, technically we had doors here. And, well, we had numerous escapes because the main way of getting tunneling stuff is by stuff from there. So that's why it was removed. And that was at the sort of earlier part of the series. So if you haven't seen those, then that answers hopefully why. So that stuff is ordered and it's going to be brought in. We can see there's loads of food and such. I'm going to have to basically sell and dump a lot of stuff to get these helipads in. But I think it's going to be worth it. I'm hoping it's going to be worth it. We've also got the parole and solitary to add in this area, which will be slightly different because of the sizings. So we might have 2 of these and 1 parole, something like that. If we do end up going down, I'm hesitant to do it just because of how long the series is getting and such. Adding in low, medium, high, supermax prisoners, we would need infinitely more solitary. In fact, what we'd have to do is basically expand to the left and build a whole solitary wing, and that is not going to happen. So, let's see how the mailroom is faring. It is faring quite well. They are bringing in all of the items and placing them where they need to go, which is good to see. We'll have that is... It's not... Oh, I was going to say it's not working at the moment, and that's because it's not enclosed. So I'm going to prioritize the building of that wall. And there it is. So that now should be legitimate, which means if we check out our logistics, we can start assigning some prisoners. We might have been able to assign some prisoners before, but I don't know if it works. We assign them, it won't work. That one does work. Yeah, it's the wall. The wall needs to be in there. So again, we'll just prioritize that. But they're going to get to it anyway because the rest of it's pretty much sorted. We can see all these guys working at the sorting table. Maybe more sorting tables in here would have been of some benefit, but, well, see how we get on. Loads of the inmates streaming towards the... Yeah, streaming straight towards the library, which is good to see. I hope that's going to fulfill that literature need. Let's have a quick look at that. And there is a literature need. I don't know if it was higher or lower, but, well, it takes a little time to cycle through. In terms of our reform, it has dropped. We're on 33% now, so we're doing something correctly. One would like to think. And hopefully our laundry is not overworked. I think before we had over 500 and now it's 480 odd. So it's potentially trending in the right direction. There's also some more intake. Right, so all of these are in. There's the mailbags. More things to be dealing with and bringing in and out, but whatever. It's in. And we can sort these mail satchels out. Both of those are now working, which means they're filling that need. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to go over to objects and down to the bottom and sell object. And I'm going to sell... Frankly, I'm just going to sell all this stuff because I don't know what we're needing. If they want to reorder it, they can reorder it. So that's now done. I don't think I can do the same thing down here. No, I can't. So I'm going to have to wait for deliveries to basically get sorted. Actually, there is an easy way to do it. Yeah, we can cheat a bit, actually. So, in storage, I know we're putting in a helipad, but, well, it's not a big problem. So, we can go for helipad, and we're going to put a helipad in there, and a helipad in there. So, that's now in. What we're going to do is go to rooms and deliveries, and we're going to remove a big part of the deliveries. Because what will happen there is all of this stuff should be shifted away. Then we can put the helipads in. Then we can redesignate. And someone's died. And someone else has died. Oh, they're arguing over books. Murdered prisoner with a fountain pen. Why? Quick, strong, and foodie, I think. There's no, what you would call, like, dangerous traits. Like, no. Like snitch or ex-law enforcement or that sort of thing. How curious. Anyway. You can see a lot of this food and such is going to be sitting around. It will eventually get moved. It just is a case of eventually. And when the helipads are in, it may or may not improve things. I'm hoping it does. We shall see. We shall see. I wonder where they are. Another death. In the shop. Stephen Pierce, extremely deadly. Just smashing stuff up for no reason. I mean, they do have some needs, I understand that, but they just took out your door. How many people are working in that shop, in fact? 9. Max qualified is almost 1,500 prisoners. Oh, and there's... Oh, look at all the mail. Exporting mail? Oh, yeah, we've just made... I believe the term is... a logistical nightmare. And they're just moving it from exports to exports. Okay. We might have jammed up the prison with mail. Genuinely, we might have jammed it up. We've seen problems previously with letters. I mean, they're just moving stuff around. I don't know if we're going to add more in. Oh, hang on. Here's the helipad. So helipads are going to land. And they've got loads of trees. Yeah, and there's another helipad with visitors. So we can change this. We can go to, it says there, logistics and transport menu. So logistics and transport. So this is where we can see we've got like inbound prisoners, inbound civilians. I'm going to turn off the inbound civilians. This is all about deliveries and out. It's all about bringing stuff in and out, not visitors, not inmates. It's just about bringing tools, equipment, whatever you would like to think, really. Well, that's a thing. So more helipads, please and thank you. We're going to double up on that. And all of this stuff should eventually be shifted. I'm going to change deliveries. Again, shift that further down. We're going to have a very small amount of deliveries. Oh, look at that. This is where we had the garbage, and it's actually removed a lot of that. So there's our deliveries, and it's not interfering with the rest of it. Oh, I don't know if you saw there, though. They had to bring the stuff from the exports all the way up to there. Maybe we're going to have to change these to incoming and these to outbound. We might have to do that. Because otherwise it's taking them forever to go from there to pick up all of these letters and then go up the top. I mean, to be fair, though, is that a problem? We've got the workforce to do it. And the whole idea was to reduce the amount of trucks that are on the field. Yeah. We might stick with it. I'm going to test it for a little while. I think is that a nice middle ground? We'll test it for a little bit. So I'm just going to remove these food trays because otherwise they're just going to be here forever. So just dumping those. Can we just use like... dump? Yeah, just dump. Dump all of this. Get it dumped. Get it gone. Gone. Right. Once that's gone, we want, once again, helipads. 4 of them, ideally. Take the workers a bit of time to actually dump all of this. Levels of contraband, the prisoner out of control. Nightmare. Right, so we should be able to build... Why can't we build a helipad? We can build 1 helipad. We've got 1. No, click. That. Is that not registering? Hey, 4 clicks. Maybe more. So helipads in. We're going to keep going down. We're going to have 4 helipads. And then I'll redesignate. But it's taken a while for them to sort this out. Like I say, maybe a good idea, maybe not. The fun's in finding out. Oh my good grief. Look at all that. That's the logistics. Shows you what needs to be moved. See all the bits of paper by the look of it? All that needs to be shifted. Increasing the complexity of the simulation. So there's 2 helicopters. The thing is, we don't care how long the helicopters sit and wait. It doesn't matter because it doesn't affect anything else other than that singular helipad. Whereas the trucks, not so much. And you can see we're actually having some real problems with this. Let me prioritize. Oh, you can't even prioritize it by the look of it. Dumb food tray. Helipad. So I want to go there. I can add a couple more. 1 goes there. 1 goes there. And 1 goes there. Why can't that one be placed? Oh, because there's a bit of sheet metal. Dump. I know we can sell it, but I just need to get it built. Oh, now they've got the... Now they've got a bit of rubbish there. There's another helipad. Probably a fake tunnel. And that just goes in there. Or the helipad is in, or at least 1 more is in. We'll do the logistics. I better do the logistics now, actually, because otherwise we'll be bringing people in on the helicopter. I mean, is that a problem? Actually, as well. Transport. I'm turning them off for now because I don't like the idea of them coming in on the helipads. So it's maybe something will change. Helipad. That's 8 helipads. Again, another record. We've had island-bound... What? We've had island-bound series before. Just prioritize the building of those. Where we've used a lot of helipads. But this is just a bit different, isn't it? So now that that's ordered, let's go ahead and get the deliveries fixed up again. So it's that. So minimum size, I was going to say, it definitely is the minimum size. I'm hoping that they're going to build around the helipads. It looks like they are. Because the objects are planned. Yeah, I was going to say, if we hadn't placed the helipads first, it would be a bit of a nightmare. I don't know. Has this made it better? Has it made it worse? Has it got no effect whatsoever? I don't know. What I know is that's a legitimate tunnel. And we'll remove that. So there's all of the guys running out. And like I say, not even concerning. They did get quite far, though, admittedly. They did indeed get quite far. Okay, so we have managed to finish off the library, finish off the laundry, decrease frame rates, get a mailroom, 2 of, and indeed get down. How many helipads is this? 8 in total, but only 4 actually built. But that may or may not help us. We shall see. don't know why they just dumped that there. Obviously, we can alter the type of things that we bring in, the type of things that we export, or indeed just do we only bring stuff in on the top one and deliver stuff from the bottom one? Let me know what you think, and as always, we will go from there. We'll be keeping an eye on it and basically seeing what the results are. In terms of the needs, we are fulfilling these needs. Literature is pretty much done, and luxuries, well, clothing need is definitely improved. It was over 500. It's now at 401 that desperately need fulfill, so it's in the right direction. It's not ideal, but it's the right direction. Literature is pretty much sorted, which is excellent, and because of that, our reform has dropped to 33%. Don't think we're going to get past that elusive level of, of like 30, which we still have a grant for, technically. Not that we need the money, but it would be nice, a nice little ticky box, wouldn't it? We have loads of unsorted mail being brought by helicopter. I can't imagine how... I can't imagine the logistical issues there when it comes to that. As in, how much fuel are we burning just to carry in mail? And finally, we can go to transport and turn off all of these. Whether or not we should, that is obviously up for debate. I'm sure people will let me know what they think. Right, helipads are in. That's good. Next episode, then, we will see how we get on. Realistically, there's only a couple of things to do. It's in here, where apparently we store eggs. Yes, we want to add in a couple more paroles in here and maybe an extra solitary. There are other rooms that we could build, but I'm not too sure if we need to do that. This room still doesn't have any purpose. We could move the kennels over there, or just build another kennel. There's no reason why we can't just build another kennel. Either way, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.